Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I will be reviewing something a bit different on this channel. It's Hot Wheels related, but it's also a bit different from normal Hot Wheels, you know. Like they're just die-cast cars, like either they're premiums, mainlines, whatever. This is actually a pullback car. This is a new thing that Hot Wheels has been trying to do this year. And I just went to my local store and I saw a bunch of these Hot Wheels pullback speeders, and they have some cool cars on the list, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But there was one that I really needed to have, I think, and it is the Mighty K. This is again the Hot Wheels pullback speeders. This is a new pullback Hot Wheels pullback series that they're making. It looks like it doesn't say what scale the car is. I want to say around 1/43rd scale probably, or 32 scale. But yeah, Mighty K. This is awesome. This is a little I know it's a fantasy casting, a fantasy car, but you know it's like a K truck, and of course there's a story behind it, and I really like this. So yeah, there's the box. Mighty K comes in a very cool color, and there's some Easter eggs we're gonna have to talk about in a little bit. Hot Wheels speeders. Here's the back of the box, and it tells you pull it back at least like 36 inches, which I don't know if that's correct. And then it goes 10 feet, which is interesting. And the thing that I find more interesting, it doesn't look like it has rubber tires. It looks like it has the normal like Hot Wheels plastic tires, which is interesting. But yeah, here's the rest of the list. There's some cool cars here, but for all of them, I just really wanted this one. I remember seeing it when it was revealed, and it looked pretty cool. So yeah, this cost me around $7 to $8 at the store I went to. It might depend online, or if you go to a different store, it might cost a little bit more or a little bit less. You know, it just depends. But yeah, let's get to opening this. I'm really excited. I really want to see how it looks like, and see if I have it displayed on a bunch of stuff. Speaking of that, I saw my poll the other day that I made. I guess most of you really want to see a room tour, so if you guys haven't voted, go check out my community tab on my YouTube channel and vote if you want a room tour, Q&A, or if you want to see old NASCAR diecast. So far the room tour thing is winning, and maybe that's what I'll do once I reach 500, which hopefully we get there soon. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the car, shall we? So there are two pieces of tape on both sides. I'll just open up here. Well, we're getting closer to looking at this car, and it's like on the bottom it's just a little screw tab, so hey, I don't need the screwdrivers for this, I guess. And the little instruction tells you what to do there, if you guys are wondering. There it is. There's the car off of the base, and here it is. Here's the Mighty K, and wow, it is. It's actually, is it actually metal? It's actually metal. So it's metal on top, of course. I didn't expect. I think the bottom is also metal. I can't really tell. It's like shiny and all that stuff. I think it also might be metal. It doesn't say. I mean, it says metal on the box, but man, that's actually amazing if it's metal. That's cool. But yeah, this is a this is a very small car. I'm gonna have to do a size comparison of one of these cars I have up here. But yeah, this is amazing. It's a small version of the Mighty K mainline, which if you've seen it, it's like pretty small. I mean, I don't know where I have it loose, but I have it packaged somewhere over here, which yeah. But yeah, this is even the livery looks cool on this. It's not only that I love the casting, and of course how I love the casting and stuff, but there's also a bunch of little details I really like. They even added more on the trunk, or the bed I should say. But yeah, and another cool thing, opening doors. That's awesome. That is awesome, man. This one's a bit stuck. There you go. Got both of those doors open, and there isn't much detail on the inside, but of course it's right-hand drive, which we'll take a closer look at it shortly. But yeah, This is awesome, and yeah, it is actually plastic tires, and it's like the style of the Hot Wheels circular wheels, which is awesome. So let's take a closer look at it. Alright, so now we can take a closer look at this car as we'll focus on it a little bit. There we go. So yeah, this is this is really cool. Probably the only pullback speeder I'd probably ever buy. If they end up making a deal or two, then I'm gonna have to buy that one too. Hopefully they do. That'd be amazing. But yeah, let's take a look at the details that's on it. So it has these circular wheels. I don't know what to call it. It looks like turbo fans on it. And we see a very nice livery. It's just a baby blue, or just a very light blue, and it has like these red stripes on it, which definitely look very cool. It looks like a drift K truck, which is interesting. There's the Japanese characters on it. That actually says Hot Wheels, and that's used on the original red lines from like 1968 when they were selling it in Japan, I believe, or the 70s. They used that as their text, and I think it looks very cool on this. I mean, they put it on pretty much every single Japanese car Hot Wheels makes. It says Asada Tire Shop and a little Japanese characters, I guess. Hot Wheels, RMB, DAVA, I don't know. They're probably designer names that they just made their own logo. We'll come back to that logo in just a second. Hot Wheels on the front, and more of that stripe design on the front, the red stripe design on the front. The headlights are here. License plate is supposed to go here, but it's all black. I wish they would have added some detail there. Intercooler, also no detail on it. It's just all black. And the left side is the same as the right side, so yeah, not much difference here. Besides the Hot Wheels logo is just reversed. And yeah. And that's pretty much it. The wheels have a red outlining. I don't know if I mentioned that already. Let's take a look at the top. We still see more of that red design on the back, that's on the sides. And we see a spoiler, which is definitely probably something people would do if they had a K-truck. They probably just put a little wing on there. Here's the back. There's some detail on here. So we have a tire, which is actually the same wheel type as these, just no detail on it. And there's 4 sets of it. And then the toolbox, which is actually different than the Mighty K that's released in Hot Wheel 164. Here's the back. That also should have been in the license plate, but it's all no detail on the back. Little exhaust pipe. Let's take a look at the bottom. Again, I think it might be metal, but I can't tell for sure. One, I think it might be plastic, but even if it is, it's still very high quality. It's Hot Wheels, of course. You're gonna be expecting some good stuff, hopefully. Made in Thailand, and China. Mighty K, Hot Wheels, and there's the pullback feature. It's only on this back wheel. It's held on together by screws, so I guess if you want to make a custom of this or change up the livery on it, then you do you can go ahead. Now let's take a look at some Easter eggs. I guess the only big Easter egg is the Asada Tire Shop. For you guys that don't know, or you guys probably already noticed, that this was named after Ryu Asada, who was a designer for Hot Wheels, and yeah, unfortunately passed away in 2021. I think this was one of the last cars he designed. It was just a little K truck, and the first release was white, and it had that exact same logo. The second release was pink, had the exact same logo, and there's a red one, which is actually a super treasure hunt. I really want to find it, but I've been getting away from Hot Wheels just recently, and I mean, I bought this because it looked cool, just because I saw it, but it's just finding Hot Wheels nowadays is just not cool anymore. Like I said, I've already made an entire video. If you want to watch it, I'll put a little card, and you could probably hear my opinions, and it still kind of holds up today, I guess. But yeah, and another, I guess, thing that's a bit different is the back. You see the wheels and tires and the toolbox. Now in the original releases, or the little 164 version, there's a tire, but it's not this wheel type. There's a toolbox, but instead of these 4 tires, there's no tires on it. There's actually a little skateboard, which is interesting. And yeah, this is the most interesting thing. I think I'd rather prefer tires, because the tire shop's so wide. Why is there even a skateboard in the back? I don't know. The back, there was also a little Japanese yellow license plate on the original release, and the front, yeah, there's on the logo, on the actual card, they actually put a little Hot Wheels logo, but you know, in the 164 there's nothing of some sort like that. So yeah, this is really cool. I actually really recommend you guys to pick this one up. If you're Ryu Asada fans, if you like all of his castings, or if you really like little Japanese K-trucks, then I definitely recommend getting this. It's like a Hot Wheel, but just a little bit bigger. And the pullback action, I'm not gonna test it on the floor because I really don't have any space for it, but let's see. You pull it back. I wonder how this would be on a slippery floor since it doesn't get any friction. I actually still could have pulled it more, but that's actually not bad if it's actually gonna go farther. But yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna be playing with this. I'll just have it displayed because it's metal, and I don't want to get it scratched up, and yeah, just have it displayed with my other cars. Now let's see if we can. Hopefully I'll be able to fit it in the camera, but here's the size comparison of this versus some other cars I have on my display. So here we go. I have this, and I have a little A86 I bought at the swap meet a couple of weeks ago, I think. Got a very cool deal on it because it's the actual initial D one with the Fujiwara Tofu Shop logo on the side. And this, along with this, it's actually, the K-Truck just a little bit taller, just not as big or as long as the actual thing. I think I'm gonna have to switch camera angles, hold on. So yeah, here's the truck, and here is, it's not gonna focus very well, I'm sorry, but this is actually a 1/43 scale. Yeah, no, 1/32 scale. So I want to say this truck is 1/32 scale, if you guys are wondering, I guess, because the wheel sizes are almost the same. This is how tall they are, pretty much, and this is how long they are. And let's compare some more things. I guess this is more comparable to Jada. I guess if you want to have a Jada and a Hot Wheel pullback car, I guess this is the perfect size for it. Let's see what other things I have. I have this Max Verstappen Red Bull car. Are you guys watching? Are you guys even gonna watch the Las Vegas Grand Prix? Just asking. Anyways, so I already reviewed this a couple of weeks ago, I think. You could go check it out if you want. But yeah, this is obviously unrealistic. A Formula 1 car is definitely bigger than a K-Truck, but here it just makes it look like it actually is. The Formula 1 is definitely longer, but it's obviously not going to be as tall. It's probably going to be around the same height. Maybe the Formula 1 is just a little bit taller, but, or, I don't know. It's a bit off. I can't, you know, measure my measurements here. Let's take a look at this, which I guess this is an Easter egg to, not an Easter egg, but I guess a hint to what you could be seeing in the room tour if I end up doing that. Here's the Mark Martin number 6 Ford LA Street Race car I bought, like not that I bought, I got for Christmas. I think I made a little video on top. I'll put it in the card. But yeah, this is an old Hot Wheels from 1998, and this is a new Hot Wheel from 2023. And yeah, the NASCAR is definitely bigger. It's definitely just a little bit more bigger than this. This is a 1/43 scale, if I believe. It's very dusty, I'm sorry, but I need to start cleaning my cars up here. I'm just doing this quickly because I don't really want to set up the tripod anymore. But yeah, opening doors. There's a little steering wheel in there, and there's seats, of course. But yeah, like I said, I definitely recommend you guys actually getting this truck. It's very cool for your display collection, and yeah. So if you liked it, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.